Yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire, I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I just wanna look into your eyes. You know you make me feel like I'm alive. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I wanna hold your head, you're everything that I desire, I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire.
People from all walks of life on the train like cold smashed ice. Vagabonds and marriages that's gone wrong. Glory, death, and coffee shops. TV categories called reality. Polluted nature by corrupt ministries. We're all passengers. Let loose on the train. Have fun, don't stay sane. It's a part of the game. Ooh, ha. That rumbling sound. In every building, a gamer and a drunk. Green parks with shitting dogs. Hey policeman, I'm in 3 modern families. Faster, slower, shades on, hit the gas. High, lower, get into the control room. Don't get older. We're all passengers. We're toxic containers. Let loose on the train. Have fun, don't stay sane. It's a part of the game. Ooh, ha, ooh, ha. Abstainers, maintainers, rangers, gainers, entertainers, campaigners, retainers. Let loose on the train. Have fun, don't stay sane. It's a part of the game. Ooh, ha, ooh, ha. Let loose on the train. Have fun, don't stay sane. It's a part of the game. Ooh, ha, ooh, ha.
It's gonna be hard, but you can take it. Want you to cry, then you will fake it. Give it a beat and you will shake it. The finish line and you'll make it. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Gotta be real with it. Never give up, never give up. fake it. Give it a bit.
Remember to turn the microphone on and people can hear you. It's amazing.
And you'll make it.
Are we ready? Are we ready to go?
Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Don't you let it.
Let's make the transition, people. Let's get ready. Let's get pumped.
Getting up when you
Let's get that energy up. Wow.
never give up, never give up.
Oh crap, you gotta find some good music.
Never give up, never give up.
That is the Boomer. Man, you missed my song and dance and everything. Start all over. No, I'm kidding. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for letting me know. And I just need to check with the chat a little bit more. Guys, if you haven't noticed, I'm a bit of a boomer with this stuff. I'm learning this as I go, but thank you so much for your patience and thank you for letting me know. So make sure that we're on. Mark says we need a sign language guide next to the translate. Luckily, we caught it early this time. All right, let me check my little Are we up and running? Looks like so. This is not the music that I had, man. What you doing, man? All right, guys, sorry for the delay. It was murder getting all the lights set up and everything too, and now they're hot. That's what I was saying right before. We're gonna spooky up the vibe. I guess I'll sing my song and dance for another time. All right, this hat has got to go, man. Making me too hot in here. Hey, you want to see something cool? Dolly Parton's had a lot of, aesthetic surgery, right? She's had so much that she looks like me now. Look at this. Ha ha ha. If that was a t-shirt, I would really, for real, buy that. All right, so let's get over here to Bitcoin. Let's talk about the Bitty. Make sure my music is not too freaking loud there. We got the aggressive music on tonight because we're on the prowl, baby. We're out here looking to make a killing on some Bitcoin mermaids here. She's looking strong. She's looking bullish. She's wanting to make another run for the Lucy line, and that's this girl right here. Keeps on slapping us down. She likes to do that, but every once in a while you can kind of sweet talk her, kind of make a deal with her, and she'll let you go past. Don't make a bad deal with her, Bitcoin. Don't do it. Just kind of, your horns look so beautiful tonight. Do you mind if I just go in? I left something in the bathroom. I'll be right back. And then we can just dump on everybody. It's something like that. Probably sweet talk her up here on the 4 hour. We are still above the non-moving average. Not just that, not only are we above the non-moving average, we are also got a candle that's flirting with closing above the 800 moving average, and that is an accomplishment, Bitcoin. That is something to respect, I gotta say. I've got to start looking at you a little bit more seriously now on this move if you can stick up there. I mean, you've tried it before, you didn't quite make it. If you close this 4 hour candle up there, baby, I may be adding to my bags at the top just to one of the few times it might be allowed. So Bitcoin looking nice. However, I do want to point out, still on the daily, man, is that trifecta right here. Now, this one doesn't look as promising. Let's talk about this. On the daily, before the 4 hour gets us all excited and Lucy decides to slap our little butts to the downside, what's the possibilities of us getting past Lucy on here? Because we're also fighting with her not just on the 4 hour, not only on the 4 hour, but wait, there's more. We're also fighting with her on the daily. Lucy, what you doing, baby? You gonna slap us down again? Because you're pretty good at that. You know you are. Nine moving average is the first target we'd come back to, and that's 27,600. Should we go ahead and mark that? I think we should go ahead and just mark that little zone there. Right there. That's where we could be coming back to. It's like a trifecta of resistance here is how I want to say that. The positive thing that we got going on our side here, well, the 100 is above the 200, so it looks like it's trying to eventually cross over, say, I don't know, the next week or so. But if we can get up and regain this, if Lucy will let us pass and Lucy will let us get above this 400 moving average, we should be good. This is really my key point right here that I've got my eye on. We have got to get past this area right here, and that's worth marking and putting big and thick and heavy. Because until we do, we're just not going to see anything more positive out of Bitcoin. Did I lock you in right there? I don't want you to be in my way. But see, we can look at this two different ways. The 666 moving average, that is it, coming down, but the 200, well, technically that's a cross over it, so that could be bullish technically, although it looks like it's just dragging everything down. This has much more weight than the 200, so I'm not I've got to see some action to be sold on the weekly, or on the daily there, I believe is where we were. Oh, hair is everywhere. But the 4 hours wanting to try to do it, man. The 4 hours wanting to try to get us up to about at least 28.2. at least back up here where we wicked before, and then we can kind of see. So that's what I'd like to see. Now here's the lines. Don't make you so thick. If we can see price get up here and then maybe find support here at 28.45 where that daily crazy moving average is, this one right here on the daily, we might have a chance, maybe bounce around and maybe see some more up action. This is the weekend, I remind you, when there is no liquidity here. If you want to look at this, look at the volume. I mean, it's lackluster. Price has been going up, volume has been coming down, and that usually means a reversal. That goes with this little cheat sheet right here. When we got volume going up, or you got price going up and volume is coming down, I can't point to which one it is over here, but you guys can see it. The result is, well, things turn south for a while, so we're in danger for that to happen. So don't get too bullish just yet, but do take profits, baby. Tis what I'm doing. About time that trade started showing me some love. And I'm talking about the one I got over at MXC, which I don't have set up to show you guys, unfortunately. I need to set a MXC account up just specifically for this show. This one started out being that, but the KuCoin migration left me putting a bunch of my other personal stuff over there, so it couldn't fit on the wallets. So looking to see how this channel will hold up. That'd be a good resistance point, although we do have those wicks there. If we stay true to the form, it looks like we were still in this rising megaphone, this technically a bearish megaphone. But we can still come up to the top of it, and that'd be around 26.6, 26.5. Retest these highs again? Possibility. Will not put it past Bitcoin. You never know what she's going to do. What she's going to do on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You know, a good way to look at that is to take a look over here on the daily. On the micro Bitcoin features, the CME. Turn our regular candles on. And here we were on the 6th, on Friday, we closed at 28,145. What we're likely seeing is just whales that play at the weekend, market makers that play in the weekend, dumping prices and bringing it right back up here so that we can start out fresh on Sunday evening when they open back up. Possibility. That way there's no gap in the thing. We can just keep on rocking after they just whipped everybody out. Now this is Friday's start. This is when this one ended, right? And here we are at 28,000. So good sign that we could pump up there, and then who knows. Still same thing we're talking about on the daily, getting past Lucy's line. It's all about Lucy right now.
It's all about Lucy. Lucy, everybody will talk about Lucy. It's all about Lucy.
All right. Marco says he hears me. Tomorrow you can dance it out again for the intro. All right, cool. When I was doing David Lee Roth. Okay, so Bitcoin doing what Bitcoin does, but it seems to have a little bit of a positive effect on the altcoin. So we're going to take a quick look over here. That's the quad chart. The Fab 4 chart right here as Bitcoin market dominance continues to defy gravity in a rising wedge pattern. Will it break to the downside or will it go parabolically up and ruin our altcoins? If that happens, gosh. All right, that's a possibility. If we break to the upside of this rising, this dominance is taking off. We're headed towards 60. Oh crap, there's some kind of news in the market. I don't know. There's still talks in the market about a possible black swan event, especially sadly with the news with, is it Hamas? Hamas? Sounds like hummus, by the way. Hamas, and no offense, don't blow me up. And in Israel. So my prayers will be with them. But God's always got Israel's back. That's just how it be. So also looking at the dollar dropping. Dollar, you been dropping. Ooh, broke a trend line. Don't we like that? So we're losing value in the dollar now. That should help Bitcoin. That will also make Bitcoin dominance go up, and that will kind of make crypto total market cap right here continue, maybe sideways. We will get a little bit of a rise, but we are not going to gain in proportion to Bitcoin because it is clearly still very real Bitcoin season. And my overview on this market, generally, I think it's going to be a Bitcoin heavy one. Because we are starting to see crypto mass adoption. It will unfold just as it did originally in the cycle. What was the beginning of the cycle? It was Bitcoin. What after that? Well, yeah, you could argue like when Bitcoin Cash wasn't there. All the other little offshoots, layer ones, and then came along Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the two biggest things that they're going to be focusing on. So those two ecosystems are largely what I've got my eye on, and that's why I'm heavy into Bitcoin also, because it sucks. I learned that the last time when Bitcoin takes off and your altcoins do okay, but you're like, where's why am I not a millionaire yet? You said I'd wake up and this thing would just be crazy. Well, that was a nice little pump, but I feel like there's more. Oh, there wasn't too much more. Altcoins will perform a little lackluster sometimes when Bitcoin steals the show. They do have their season though. Alrighty. So we're back here at the old Bitcoin. Striker says it sounds good. All right. I was going to do a pimp routine as Morgan Freeman, but I didn't want to get sued. No, the real reason was my pimp jacket was too hot. I had to take it off, put this one on, and it's a little cooler, but I went shopping today. All right. So altcoins it is that we will start diving into. We'll first take a look over here at Crypto Bubble, see what's popping up here. I also want to check this little favorites list. Loom. That may be one to watch. I'm not in that one at the moment. These are some of the newer ones that have been popping off for the year and still doing pretty well. CPR, Radiant. This one, New Cloud, we looked over that on a live stream and I like the chart so much that I jumped into that. And I do not know where it is right now. We haven't looked at it in a moment. But I thought, hey, nibble now or may not get to nibble at that price again. Call it FOMO, call it what you will. The chart looked freaking juicy, ready to go. So I jumped in. Let's go check on that one now. NCDT. It's one of the newer plays. It's over on Whitebit. It's not on the live exchanges or anything. If I'm not mistaken, I cannot remember. When did we? It wasn't that far ago. I think it was right down. I think it was before it popped off here. Yeah. Pretty sure that's what it was. Let's move this out of the way. Apparently I don't have this. So you can see this. Oh, yeah. See that little wedgie getting ready? I think she'd already popped out. So I said, yeah. So I got out my Tangem wallet. I went over to Uniswap. And I got me some New Cloud. Because I don't have a Whitebit account. And currently she's doing pretty well. So got up to 40%. I have not taken profit. This one looks so good to me that it's at juicy bottoms. I want to hold this one for a while. Now, if she starts flirting with breaking this line, we'll have to have a secondary look because she appears to me that she is in this pattern and she could go way, way high before getting that really serious rejection in there. do some guesstimation. Just going to throw up a few little targets there. That's probably more accurate right there, though. Well, shoot, Road Dog, you should have just done it the right way right here. Ooh, don't forget that. Now, I am looking that if things go south on this, she may be coming back down to a little under a nickel. Right now, she's trading at 14 cents, and I think she's kind of hot. She just got that vibe. She's that cool chick that's sitting over there just like, man, maybe got talent. Looks good on the moving averages here. This is above the 50. Above the 50 on the daily, as the 9, it's above the 9 too. The 9 is getting ready to cross bullishly over that. In a couple of days, it appears, as we get magnetized, sucked into this Ichimoku cloud. So short term, on this guy, I see 19.7 cents being a very good target to take profit for someone trading. Now, for me, that would put me about, yeah, that's that is. But for us bouncing off the bottom of the pattern, our real next target would be toward the top of the pattern, unless it gets a partial to, incline, starts finding some resistance over here. But a possible 200% return on that, if it will, has enough strength to make it up to the top of the pattern. That we really got to watch and see. But I thought if I remember right, I think the tokenomics, I kind of liked it. I really was impressed with the market cap. It is a lottery play, but where are you, man? What market cap? And that was called New Cloud. New Cloth. Oh, what was it? NCDT? Nuco Cloud. I call it New Cloud, didn't I? So here's the deal on the tokenomics. Okay, so we got 50 million, which is a lot less than 10 billion, 1 quadrillion, some of those crazy ones that we see out there. So I like that, and half of it is already out in circulation. $3 million market cap. 3 million. This thing is tiny.
It's tiny. It's like little bitties. Just like this little bit. Right? It's there.
You look. You put glasses on so you can see it.
It's big.
Which means the dick could grow huge. This is like a seed that just needs a little water sprinkled on it. Am I trying to sell this? No, I'm not. But I do think it's a very interesting product. I just want to put it on your radar. Do your own research. See if this works for you. But let's go. Let's take a look at it again. Nucleode Skynet, the world's first decentralized mesh hyperscaler. What the hell does that mean? Your launchpad to personalize unlimited and decentralized computing power. Now, from the best I understand this is like cloud computing for blockchain, for Web3. And I thank you. It's embracing ISO 56002/2021 innovation management for future-oriented product portfolio and project success. I think the institutions are going to jump crazy for the service that it uses. I think I like it. It looks cool to me. So do your own research, see what you think. But, compared to some of these other things like Amazon AWS, yeah, think of that. We need something. Most of you, I am so sorry for what I'm going to have to reveal to you guys, if you don't already know. And I hope I don't bust your bubble with some of the projects that you've been just so bullish on. But a majority of these staking coins that you have with these validators out there, Do you think that these guys are out there just building up these big old server rooms to host that? I mean, you may have some. You can do some of this stuff on personal computers. Grant you that on a very small scale. It's not what the big boys do. It's not what most of them do. It's not what developers do. It's not what projects do. Do you know the biggest place that all of our blockchain is running through? Amazon, AWS. How does it make you feel to know that Amazon, maybe under government direction, could pull the plug? So your decentralized project may be awesome, but if all the servers are and all the nodes and everything are all centralized on Amazon Web Service, what the hell does it matter? There is a point of failure. So something like NewCloud, something that does that cloud computing for blockchain, decentralized, where the man can't come in and say, hey, we got some dirt on you. We don't want this to happen. We want you to get rid of that. Find a way. Make it happen. I don't know. Surely Joe wouldn't say something like that. Not Joe, not Whisper Joe. Just, you know, it's a possibility, and I don't like that possibility, so we need that. And so Nuco offers a solution for that, and when you can solve problems, you make a shit ton of money. Excuse my language. A poop ton of money. I'm looking for the chat right now because I can't ever keep it in one spot. Not a member. How's it going? Road Dog, have you looked at looks rare recently? I have not, but we can. And let's do it right now. There is no better time than the present. Let's take a looky, look. Oh, where's the best place? I guess KuCoin would probably have the best data. It's saying I kind of miss KuCoin. Not holding it against them, I know. Just be expected. Pressure comes eventually. That's why you need more exchanges. You will see several flashed up through this broadcast. Exchanges I'm currently using. And if you would like to support the channel, just start you up an account there, even if you don't use it yet. Eventually, sometime, it will come. You will more than likely need it. You need different wallets. You need different exchanges, and that's just the rule of the game. If you're not doing that, you are going to be in for some very wild surprises. Just like even knowing that, KuCoin still got me. When they can no longer service me, and then, wow, what do you do with those tokens? Who else has got them? Where can you unload them? Can you unload them? Do you have a wallet to put them in? Oh my gosh, is there another exchange that maybe you could hold them for you? Is there something? How are you going to do that? Yeah. Get ready, baby. I'm your road dog. I'm telling you, watch out for these things. Get you some exchanges if you would. Use the links in my description. You do get discounts. If there is a discount for trading fee, I've got you listed for the maximum. Okay? I'm taking care of my people here. If there's a bonus, there are bonuses. Big Unis is doing bonuses. We'll talk about that in a minute. Right now, we're looking at looks. This is my juicy buy zone. I likes it. Looks like could we be a triple bottom scenario here? That kind of looks like it. Some might even look at it as maybe forming a complex head and shoulders. Possibly. Basically, just know that we're in accumulation territory. This is where the big money is accumulating. What looks there. And we do have targets to the upside. 8.7 cents being 9 cents. Of course, I'm not really convinced with those targets because I would zoom out and look much bigger to where we could go. Because when you do zoom out, you see that we're in a much bigger pattern other than that little wedge. That's just a section of it, baby. That's the beginning of it. See this blue dotted line? That's the extent of your pattern. Take it straight up from there. That's a 2x. Not saying we're going to do that. We could. It's done something like that similar over here. I think she's good. Now I got my trade setups in my way and I can't. We have to move them over. They've not played out yet. So these are just my shallow trades, right? Or targets, I would say. Short term, if you could say short term, it's not like they're playing out quick. But in the bigger scheme of things, there's much more gains that can be made in this. Namely, up here around somewhere between 28 to 40 cents. We've got to come back and make a higher high. It's got to. So that means at some point, I don't know, during the next 6 to 8 months, it's going to try to do that. So getting in at, where are we at now? 5 cents? Something like that? Selling out at 40 cents? Sounds like a good longer term play to me. But I do like it. I think it's in a bottoming pattern, and we're on the daily here. Let's look at the short-term time frame, get a better feel for what's going on in the 4 hour. She is set and she is ready to go. She's trying to do some stuff. So it's tainted green back here because it's my buy zone. As long as she keeps this line, we are golden for some more moves to the upside. Golden. If she loses this line, it may come back down to, you know, just a little over 5 cents. You may be losing some fractions of the pennies there. But it's looking like she's wanting to do something. Now, will she start going straight up from here? I'm not seeing that, but she is making some good progress. We got to see these bigger... What did I just do? We're on XRP now. Screw looks, we're with XRP. Here we are, we're back on looks. Hey, looks. All right, so we got the smaller moving averages on the 4 hour have been just bullish. Doing good. The 50, the 21, the 9. We're below the 9, that's, you know, giving us a pullback. We're retesting the 800, that's this brownish looking one. We're above some major areas right now for these moving averages here, but the ones that really count that we need to pay attention to, the 200 and the 100, they're still down here. They need a little bit more encouragement. So that's what we kind of got to look at. But I think if I had to point out anything, it would be here on the daily at how they're just, you know, rounding out here a little bit. So I see it as a good longer term play. As far as a short term play, I mean, she's trying to pump up. She's getting a little hot right now. She made a higher high. She may come down and make a higher low. So somewhere above this, which will probably give us confluence right smack dab at these moving averages that we were just talking about. Because Fibonacci and moving averages go together like chocolate and peanut butter. I'll put a green box inside the green box. Make you guys work to find it. Where is it? Why is it? Why's it gotta be green, man? So, looks, I like it. I can't say that I got any of this right now because I'm not on KuCoin anymore. Gaming coins seem to be kind of the topic lately for a little while. We'll take a look at Alluvium real quick here on, take a look on the daily. Alluvium. Very interesting formation. Remember this guy when it was up, oh, I don't know, when it was up at this crazy price of $2,000? There's probably very few coins there. Look at that chart, man. You got head and shoulders right there. Boom. I'm sorry. We got to spend a minute here and look at this. How well did you play out? Did you do the 50% or did you go all the way, baby? You did the 50%, but then eventually we did hit that major target there. Looks a lot like YFI back in the day. Let's just zoom out to the weekly here, because the bigger time frames matter. Indicators starting to show some promises. VWAP, that's his orange stuff, is coming turned, this yellow stuff came turned orange because it's behind this red sea of blood money flow. But it's starting to look better. Stochastic's head to the upside. It's getting prepped to get a little green dot there. So chances are on the weekly, she may be looking good. She may be getting ready to move for us. Let's go to the 3-day. 3-day saying, hey man, Chill out a little bit. I ain't ready to move yet. Still under the non-moving average, so not seeing it yet on the Luvium. It's just not happening. Not yet. Are you thinking about it? Are you at least thinking about it? Just thinking about it because there's just there's some little bit of bullish divergence right there where price is coming down. And here on our RSI, you can see that price is coming up. That is what we call hidden bullish divergence. And put this up and remember to take it down. Keep my finger on the button there. And that's the one where the fishy looks like it's eating the bottom of the diamond. Yeah, I still look at them as being fishies. So that's the shape we're making. The little... I just told you wrong. That's complete freaking bullish divergence. Am I looking at that right? Okay. No, that's right. That is completely bullish. That's reversal sign. A very good indicator. This may be the actual bottom here. Okay, take the thing off. Okay, yeah, I remember to do it. If I don't, that thing will stay up all night. You guys can't see what's on the screen. All right, so here's the situation then. With that playing out, or with this possibility of it play out, hair is everywhere, man. I need a haircut. She's in prime shape to pop soon. Don't know when soon will be, but I want to see it get above some 9 moving averages on some other time frames like the daily and the 4 hour, and I'll feel much better. But while we're here on the week 3 day, so we're drawing green arrows for no good reason. So a double bottom scenario is what I see here. I think this is, for me and my strategy, this is what I look for. This is if there's a coin that I want to get into, and I do like this one. I do have some of this one. I need to add to my bag. Dang, it is $40. 40 is good, pretty good for Luvium, to be honest with you. Double bottom scenario. This, and it takes a while to play out, man, but we're giving a gift right now. We're seeing some of these prices we haven't seen in, you know, a while. We need to take advantage of that, because eventually they're not going to come back down here again. So we got the double bottom scenario playing out, right? Possible double bottom. It's got to measure movement here at the neckline, right? Because this would be our neckline. That measure move would loosely just take us up to $69. How's $69 sound for this? Not quite a 2x, but getting very close, and it will take time. I mean, you know, you got to look at the data on this coin, ILV. Aluminum. Whatever. Maximum supply is 9.6 million. 9.6 million. Total supply right now is 7.8. Circulating supply is 3.6. With the marketing behind it and the hype behind it and everything, at some point, with the lower supply and the lower circulating supply, there will be unlocks and things like that, which will help bring us down. But I think they're pretty sensible. You can research all that too, and you need to know that stuff. Can I tell you what it is right off the bat? No, I cannot. So market cap goes back to 2021 when this little guy came out. Now, will it reach these crazy prices again? $2,000? Well, yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not counting on it. You can. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not. It could go higher. It depends on how crazy this bull run gets and how much mass adoption we got. And when people get tired of being in their Bitcoin and Bitcoin goes sideways, they'll say, oh, let's play with some of these altcoins. You know, it's the same thing. Rinse. All these cycles, they're just rinse, repeat. The same mentalities, the same how things fold out. Very similar, in my opinion. This is a pretty decent price to look at. This point in the market is the best time to DCA. I'm just going to throw that out there. DCA in your altcoins. If you're not all savvy on the markets and this and that, man, that's your strategy. DCA into these coins now over these next 8 months. Then I say when it starts going up, stop DCAing. Let it ride. Pull those profits. Because what you want to do is get enough during this bull market that you don't have to go work for the next 4 years and you just play the cycles, baby. So far, it's worked for me. I need that cycle to start pumping up here in the next year or so, although, you know, because, hey, I didn't plan it out perfectly. But I'm doing all right. Thank you to crypto, and it wasn't just crypto, it was other investments. I invest in other things too. I like Tesla, I like Lowe's. Lowe's was a life changer as well. Got to say that. So Olivium, I likes it. Let's go to the chart here. Road Dog is my only research. Oh God, you're doomed. Well, at least we can do some halfway decent research, or you know, I just really kind of we go over we do the cliff notes is what we do. But I would say truly, very few of us go through and actually read every white paper. Raise your hand if you read a white paper today. I'm not raising my hand. I haven't read one in a while. I glance over them. I look at them. I put a lot of what I think in. I want to know the basics behind them, and I want to know they have a use case, and I want them to have a good chart and good potential. But I am not no white paper nerd. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I am. If XRP moves, XLM looks better. It's in a falling wedge. Don't need to forget about XLM. We really don't. I had a little bias with Jed McCaleb, but I don't think he's even there anymore. You talk about somebody that can, I don't know. He's got an interesting history of timing, of just avoiding the crap storm right before it happens and coming out smelling like a rose. I don't know how he does it, but he's got that kind of charmed life, apparently. I don't think he's affiliated with this anymore, though. XLM. I'm trying to find... Bitmex may have a good chart. Who else has got a good chart? I want to see the whole picture. Finance perpet. I don't want perpet. I don't want perps. Coinbase should be on here. Why are you not? Here you are. Coinbase. That will work. All right. I got some little bitty jaggedy lines there. Bearish pattern. Lost support coming down sideways. Is that the only drawings I got there? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It lost support over here? Really? No, it didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It looked like it did for a second. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's a good sign. So we never did make it down here. Are we going to? I guess that would really be the question to ask. Are we going to make it down to this trend line and test it? Because, kind of looks like we should. Unless we got from this point to there. Yeah, we're holding that one. So we definitely want this secondary trend line to hold. If not, we come down here. That would sucky suck. That would not be good. Here's the target nobody wants to talk about. It's back at 4 cents. Let's hope that never happens, because it would not look good. It breaks this trend line. But I put it out there just because. 22, 24, 25 cents, not out of the picture here. She is definitely look a little rough right now, because, let's see, let's interpret these lines here. This one being above the 800, good. This one being above the 666 is good. 666 trying to come down and tap the 800. Well, that's making me think, we're coming back down to the 100 here. I'm on the 3-day chart. I'm on kind of a bigger chart here, which is looking not so good for upside at the moment. So, pull our little fibs out again. We look like we're getting ready for a 786 retracement right here. Possibly, when we come down to 786, don't forget about the 886, because sometimes it may 786 may not put the brakes on enough. It may want to just kind of wick down here, or even just come on down to 886. So it's a zone. Treat it as a zone. I think you'll come out better thinking of it as a zone. So possibly the bearish part, and I know sometimes you'll see me have some of these things that's coming in, flip off the top. It may do that, it might, but then what if it doesn't? Well, it's coming down here. Could we see 9 cent? Maybe. We are very likely to see, let's cover up that number, about 10 cent again as we come back, just a little over 10 cents. I would look there first. That's juicy, I think. I think that is around where I got in, and I think I could add to my little small bag of this if I can ever remember. So, yeah, I like that. I'm actually going to I want to put an alert there. I have a mixed thing with alerts. Seems like they go off at the most inopportune time and they just bug the crap out of me, and I just want to turn them off and make them shut up. I put them on here to annoy me so I'll take action, but my action is usually, shut up, leave me alone, I'm watching the movie, or whatever I'm doing. I don't want to mess with you, right? That's a bad habit, so I gotta get out of that. I'm just being honest though, sometimes alerts just, leave me alone, it just won't shut up. I thought I turned you off, no. Also possible to come back and touch this trend line. That would not be fun. That wouldn't. 10 cents looks possible out of XLM, but yeah, if XRP takes off and everything, I think, dude, we know we can get up to 48 cents. I mean, we're looking for an easy 4 to 5x out of this, possibly even more. Most of the good solid coins, you can look for at least a 5x, 5 to 10x. And so this one would definitely be in that category, I believe. Takes it a while. I mean, it'll take it all bull market and everything to get to those juicy prices. If you can summon it that long, but it's going to have a little problem here about 25 cents, and it's not the first time. Set area. It's hung around these areas before too. Missa likes it. It is worth saying that what we got here, 2018 and the last one, see how they're kind of on a downward trajectory. It's not making the higher highs. Might have something to do with the crap ton of tokens that they just, Jeb McCaleb keeps dumping on the market. Maybe, might have a little bit to do with it. But I would kind of look at this trend line and somewhere thereabouts for targets. She may not make a new all-time high. I'm not counting on a lot of them because you'll see this kind of play out on some of these older coins that, they'll still do good, just not as good as it did back in the day when there were a lot less tokens and a lot more demand for a brand new coin that was getting ready to change the world. And the banks were going to love it. Oh, they love it so much they're making their own. Actually, I think they're behind this one a little bit. I don't know. If we do go up maybe $1, I'll be surprised. So I'm basically on some of these, I'm targeting, looking at how they've done overall, and I'm going by the trend line. I'm also targeting 6.8, 618 areas and 786 areas. That's just kind of my overall look at it. And then for my targets, for the main areas I'll be looking at maybe getting out, taking full profit, I'm targeting that and see how it's doing at that time. And if it still looks bullish, like it can keep going, well, honey, we can throw a stop loss in there somewhere and, you know, let it run and put a stop loss where, hey, if you do come back down here, well, at least I'm out really, really good still. Antonio, how's it going, man? And Marcos. Jeb's no buenos. I clicked the like button. I didn't read the white paper. Trigger says I keep alerts turned off. Do each his own. They can get annoying. They really can. But if I didn't do alerts, I would be tempted to do a limit order just blindly. And you know, a lot of times it works out, but sometimes you got to write it down if it keeps going down. So not the greatest, but that is something with altcoins. That's a strategy for, I guess, more like your investment. Just like this, setting limit orders at these levels, just waiting and just wait for them to hit. If you feel comfortable keeping things on exchange. I personally don't think it should keep things on exchange. I think it helps out the price more if people don't. I'm only looking for a quick swing on XLM. Yeah, I'm not seeing it unless it's to the downside though. I didn't even see that being really quick. So for trading, let's go over here to Tokenmetrics for a second. So, see, we're still in Bitcoin season. We want to go over here to ratings. Now, the ones with the trader ratings, they generally have more volatility. So there may be a good long, there may be a good short, something like that. So these are some to look for maybe some, you know, scalp trades, things like that. And then they got the investor click in our category over here, and these are the ones mostly look for holding, you know, longer time for some bigger gains. So let's take a look at some of the trader ones. May give us a nice little pump. Some of these I find have already, you know, Dynex is one. Caspa, Loki, Trust Wallet, of course, it has been. Some of these may look a little top heavy right now. There may be a short, I don't know. Dynex has been kind of hot lately. A lot of people have been talking about it. I haven't really looked at that one. Dynex is over on, it's on XC. Okay, cool. That's trippy. Okay. All right, so interesting what she's doing there. Got some bearish divergence forming, but fake out. She gave us a fake out. Gotta love that. That means they got something in store there. What else you got? And a breakout, a fake out, and a breakout. Those usually go hand in hand. What are you doing here? Oh. So a lot of times you see this, they want to squeeze everybody out of the market, get their coins, and then take prices up, make you FOMO in, and then they want to dump on you. But the dump will probably come higher because it found a retest on this rising wedge. We're in that point of the market, apparently, where we're starting to see some parabolic moves. October is pretty good for that. I remember doing this back last October around this time. Now, not all the setups played out. XDB didn't. It had a little run and then it went south, so keep that in mind. The shorter term play, this one looks like it is actually ready to do something. So this would be when the buy higher, sell high, buy high and sell higher, probably, you know, plays. It's risky when you do that, but it's got the retest. Beautiful retest. And it looks like it's getting ready to do something kind of big here. So Tokenmetrics, did you find us a gem? You'd have to watch this one carefully though. We're above the 618, we're at the 786. $1.55 is where I would target actually. Jeez. It's late at night. Let's see what Elliot says. Elliot, what do you think? Well, I tell you, I think that we're on a 5-way right now. We're getting ready to do an ABC correction. You see, we're going to go right up here, and then we're probably going to get rejected anywhere through here. I can't really tell you where. I just think there's a 5-way because it's going to be over my 3, and then boom, you're going to be sorry that you got in right here because you're going to dump down on your butt down to about 92, 96, or 99 cents. I can't really make up my mind which, but it's going to be one of those 3, and you can bank on it because this is a 5th wave, and ABC's coming next. Learn your ABCs. Thank you, Elliot. That was very helpful. It's so much clearer to me what this may do. Yes. Issue. When we're breaking out of a triangle like this, we're working on going parabolic. And it kind of nullifies your divergences. 1, 2, 3, 4. This actually may be the 4th step on this. And it may kind of go sideways here, and then there's usually 5 steps with a blow off top is usually what we see. It may not get higher than $1.31, but it does look like it wants to continue up and a strong pop here very shortly. So for a trader coin, that might be one. You could definitely set some tight stop losses on a trade like this when you got to break out. Because you want to set a stop loss set below, you know, about $1.02, and if you can catch it on... She should be coming back for a retest. So if I were to do a trade setup on Dynex, I'd be looking for a retest somewhere in this area. Hopefully, maybe. Looks like she wants to. Doesn't mean that she will. And we can also treat this little guy as a flag. Does that give us any confluence? It does from there. If I took that whole move, I was really just starting from here, but if we took that whole move, we might actually have some confluence there. That was enough confluence for me, what I just saw from the other move. All right, so possibility to get up there. That's kind of a lofty target. I'm just going to throw that out there. So if we get that, let's try a little magic. A little reverse engineering here. See what things look like. Any of these guys being relevant? Somewhat. I don't think that's a perfect target. Sometimes I like to play around to see what I can figure out. And sometimes it's insightful, sometimes not quite sure. Okay. Experiment and find new strategies. So this trend line is key for me. If that breaks, that makes a great place to do a stop loss. Trade setup. Let's get a trade setup. We get a pullback to the 21 moving average or the 50. That would be sweet. Nice. Me likes it. You could put a tight stop loss. I mean, you know, like 3%. This gives you a risk to reward ratio of 7-to-1 if it comes up to the target area that it should. That's a pretty decent target, 131. $115, $119. But she's showing signs of going parabolic. I would actually go with that. And stop loss will save you if it doesn't. So an idea, it's kind of already got started, but she is getting ready for a pullback. So buying the pullback may be profitable. You know, would have been nice to caught it earlier. Tau hasn't pumped yet. Could you take a look? Like a potential black tenant from previous video. Okay. So this is BitTensor. over on MEXC. And this was my juicy buy zone, which we are below now. So we broke below of a channel now. That trend line there, that trend line there. Okay, so let's clear this out. We broke that guy. Still drawn another trend line. I like to copy them and check the angles. Perfect. Okay, so dang. Come on, Tal. You can do better. BitTensor, you can do better. Oh, I swear, if you come down to $15, it's just a possibility. It's not saying it's happening. It's possible. It's a measured move, but you know, these can always go to the 50-cent move too. But still, it could get a drop. Could be getting a drop. $28. Possible. Okay, so this one's a bit of a lottery play for me. It's an AI play. You're saying you're coming in at $50? Is that what we had? Okay. That's not a bad price, but it may get juicier. Look at this. Maximum supply is 21 million. Total supply is 4 million right now. And the self-circulating supply. So I did a video on this, did a little bit of a deeper dive. I like this one myself, but it's going to take it a while. It's got to get on some more exchanges. It's got to get out there a little bit more, but it is available on some DeFi. It's on BitGet, MEXC, and Gate.io, so it's getting more and more exposure. And let's just talk about what it is. BitTensor is an open source protocol that powers a decentralized blockchain-based machine learning network. Machine learning models train collaboratively and are rewarded in tau, according to the informational value they offer the collective. Tau also grants external access, allowing users to extract information from the network while running its activities to their needs. Ultimately, our vision is to create a pure market for artificial intelligence, an incentivized arena in which consumers and producers of this valuable commodity can interact in a trustless, open, and transparent context. So I like it. It is an AI play. It looks cool. I like the tokenomics of it a lot. And that's one of the biggest things for me that is winning me over is tokenomics. And it's just that ChatGPT came out and then everybody, AI went crazy. We all went crypto. Oh, crypto AI is going to take off too. Well, you know, it did. And now everybody's forgot about it. Everybody's focused on the things that don't need tokens out in the real world. Not everything needs a token. Not everything needs a token. Unless it's designed, you know, around that. So, but I think BitTensor is an interesting one, and that's one that I've got to play, and I do like the tokenomics and potential. Now, will it take off and do real well? I hope so. I hope so. Check out their website. It's pretty cool. But she's been suffering. She's gotten as high as in July up to $93. It was down as low as 30. Can we see 30 again? Yeah, we could. Do I want to? I really don't want to, but our moving averages here on the 3-day just not looking so great. Not looking so great on the weekly either, so just brace yourself. There may be some lowerness. It looks like on the weekly we got a good chance to come down and retest $42. That seems like a very reasonable target. Actually, I'm going to make that green just as green for buy. That's probably a good one to buy. So nothing bullish on the short term that I can see as of yet. I see this one suffering a little bit until it gets, I don't know, they get their marketing underway or something, but at some point they will have their day again. Another yawn. So here on the 4 hour, getting ready to get the death cross. Dum, dum, dum. Not horrible, but these lower areas definitely could come back into play. It's going to be a minute on this one. Even Rune is coming down. Now I kind of feel like an idiot that I didn't sell up there, but it says what it is. I said it was a long-term hold, but I could have played it better. I probably could have. Just wasn't on top of it. I got too many coins. Still. This is one of my bigger bags though, so I really should have done it. Probably still could, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just saying, nah. We'll just sell something else and add to it if it gets down to some really juicy prices. If she wants to come back down to $1.30, $1.20, that's some good juicy prices for Rune. But our moving averages are looking really juicy on this, on the ones that really matter. So curious to see how this plays out. Jeez. QT is also, yeah. QT go. It's actually looking good on the 4 hour. We're talking about the possibility of this being a partial decline, and that's what we see on this pattern when it starts turning around before it breaks to the upside, and expecting it to break to the upside somewhere around $96. Retest that area. Probably get slapped down just because it gets slapped down a lot, like a little. You need to quit and slap around. Defend yourself, QNT. Come on. You're supposed to be a world changer. ISO 202. Come on. Get with the program. Take some protein powder. Do something, man. Bulk up. Bulk up, QNT. Drag my portfolio down like that. Crap. Coming back down to $88. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You need a pep talk? Screw that. I've been giving you pep talks. I told you you could do this. I'm telling you, you need to show me something. You need to get off your lazy. That's what you need to do. FTM, Phantom. I feel like we just looked at all these last night because we did. 4 hour does not look like it enjoys Phantom at the moment. 4 hour looks like it wants to slam Phantom way back down here to around 18.7 cents. Bottom of this trend line, and hopefully that trend line will hold, because if it doesn't, it's not a pretty picture for Phantom. I think it'll hold. Doesn't mean I'm right at all. But if it's a trend line, it's meant to hold until it doesn't. And if it doesn't, well, then this one will hold, and that's down to about 14 cents. So there you go. You better hope this one holds. We're looking at some juicy prices add up. On Tom, it's partial decline. I think we're doing good. It looks like we're reclaiming some ground here, and our moving averages are actually starting to flip-flop around, trying to twist and turn. Finagle on us. So overall, I think Phantom is okay. She's just trying to transition. Phantom is trying to transition on the moving averages, but don't hold it against it. Okay. Just leave Phantom alone. Let Phantom do what Phantom wants to do. It will be alright. Let's go look at some of these little rare things. Defalio. Like gelato. Kings for 11. Just had a little pump to pump. Look at that. Held that. I'm here on the 4 hour. She pumped and then she looks like she dumped. She got excited and said, "Where's the bathroom? This is gonna not be pretty." She ate too much at the Chinese restaurant and not feel good. Was it Taco Bell? You ate too much Taco Bell. You should have ate wonton. Wonton much healthier than Taco Bell. I just say. Too many tacos. Striker. So she pumped up the games were living to 29.29 cents and came back to 2.6 cents. And when this thing is trading at 23 cents, there's those fractions of a penny gonna really matter. Still looking for a measure move possible to hit. We are in the channel. Top of that channel lines up with my measure move at 3.3 cents. What it does from there, hell, I don't know. That's why we keep coming back and looking. I do want to point this out. Rising wedge broke to the upside. Parabolic possibilities. Maybe up 3.8 cents, maybe more. Gains for a living looks kind of hot when you kind of zoom out and look at the bigger picture. But don't believe everything I say. I'm just a dude on the internet with a voodoo doll face. That's like one step under a clown. Like clown and then voodoo doll, because clowns don't get pins stuck in them. One stuck right there. I've been trying to. It's like a zit that just won't pop. And if you guys have not seen this before, Dolly, zombie Dolly. Look at those eyes. She looks just like me. I swear I wish this t-shirt really looked like that. That would be awesome. I would wear that. Get sued by Dolly. Marco says, I was here last bull run, but was a complete noob and rode the red candle down to hell. That's a common experience for people coming into the market. It is one reason why I want to have this channel out, so as people do start piling in, well, I mean, me and others, you got a selection of us that have been through this before and can offer some guidance and insight to not make the same mistakes that we made. Good Lord. No, I made plenty. But I'd say the biggest thing I did was learning how to do technical analysis, which I put off for years because I thought it looked like rocket science, and I was like, there's no way. I'm not doing math for you, dude. I already tried to read your dang Bitcoin white paper, and it gave me a headache. I'm not about to try to learn numbers. I just want to buy here. And that did not work. It's not hard. It's not hard. Is it patterns, dude? Just patterns. Bukowski, Thomas Bukowski, patternsite.com. If nothing else, I mean, if you pay for a group or you pay for a course, that's what they're going to teach you. The stuff that he teaches over there, or he's got over there for free. Stuff that we go over for free here. Personally, I think it just enables those people to say, I made $1 million in the bear market. Yeah, you made it because everybody's giving you $100 a month. So that you can teach them how to do stuff that they can go over to the Investopedia and learn on their own. Or just listen to you because, listen, I do not have some secret miracle strategy. Now, there's probably some strategies that will come out that just aren't into play right now during the market cycles. So that's good. And I will freely share those as they need to be looked at as those situations come up. But when I come up here to try to figure out what price is going, this is what I do all the time. It's all the thing. You can watch me and learn what I do. Do it yourself. Same thing with those guys. Same thing with everybody else that's out there trying to charge you for stuff, man. I don't know. I mean, it's one thing to get paid for doing a service, but it's another thing to, I don't know. If they would just say, I make most of my money from the trading group. That's really how I made my money in crypto. I do trade and I do okay with it. But no, it's always, I'm a pro trader. Yeah, you should take advice from me because I've already made my millions. I've got it all down. That irritates the crap out of me. Can't deal with that. Be real. Be real. I did good in crypto. Did I make my most in crypto? No, I did not make my most. I actually made my most in the stock market. Am I a big stock trader? No. But I made some good just choices, pre-technical analysis. But the crypto bull run did help me out quite well, and it will help you out quite well too. And you don't have to go work for the man anymore. Start a YouTube channel. God, that's an adventure. Wow. It has been an adventure. but I'm glad I stuck with it. Striga says I'm holding right now. Me too, basically. And all these other guys out there trying to teach you how to leverage trade and this and that. Listen, your biggest money will come. If you're trying to learn and focusing mostly on leverage trading, trying to think that that's going to make you like the next crypto face, you're missing the greatest opportunity to DCA in the lowest point of the market. One of the lowest points of the market. We're still in this wonderful, wonderful cheap zone, especially with altcoins and even Bitcoin. The people that are DCAing using the DCA chart are going to wipe. You're going to wipe their butt with your profits. Because you can't get 1,000x gain scalping. It just doesn't happen. You get that by long-term holding. And I don't mean diamond handing. Diamond handing is, that's a setup. You diamond hand. Yeah, you keep diamond handing. I'm selling, but you diamond hand so you can buy mine. No, everybody else can buy it. Diamond hand is BS, but you want to hold on to it. Just learn some basic analysis, man. Basic analysis. And if you can't, then, you know, find somebody that you trust or has a decent record that you can jive with and resonate with and see if you can learn something from them. Antonio says, HODL. Yeah, I mean, that's the majority of what I'm doing. I've got my bags packed and I do trade, but I ain't gonna be stupid about it. I'm over here on BitUnix right now. It's taking this thing forever to take off. I'm using like an XRP trade over here, 7x. I'm up 12 cents on this. I've been in this for days. What? I'm at a 20x Bitcoin loan over here on BitUnix. 20x. I got in at 27,776. I got in right down here. Or not way down there, but what did that average out to? It wasn't all one order. I've added and taken away and taken profits and whatever, but my entry now is in the 700s and we're far from it. Still, I'm only up 72 cents. Now I do have some XE trades where I'm using the 100x leverage and it's cool. It's cool when you win, and then when it goes against you, it just takes it right back. So it's kind of just nullified. But a learning experience and nothing else. I do like what I learned from it. And where are you, baby? I'm also in a short that is probably it's building a short in Bitcoin. This would probably not work out. Well, actually, I foresee us getting rejected around 30,000, so I think it will. Oh, is this it? We lost the page. Oh well. We'll see if that comes back up. Take a look at it. Oh Jesus! Come on, Chrome, get your act together. Apparently my computers must be taxed to the gills. I think I got every window possible open on here. Bear disc, I'm trying to show it. I'm getting an unresponsive page. What is this? So clearly Rabbit Brain is taking over my life right now at the moment. Because I'm just all over the place, baby. This little guy right here, though, Nakamoto Games, man. So glad I got into this. Wish I, you always wish he'd done more, right? So about more, well, you really wasn't wanting to at the time. That's just is. I'm afraid to go. Our goes down cheaper. It didn't come down cheaper. It just kept going up. Looks like it wants to go up again. This one looks like it wants to go parabolic. Parabolical. Breaking above this trend line here, holding nice. Oh, she wicked down there. 8 hours giving it a green dot. let's just boil it all down to the green dot. That just solves everything. No, it's just I have to catch myself when I say 4 hours giving it a red dot. We're equal opportunity here. So I'm not so sure that this is going to hold because we wicked down below it. We broke that trend line. We weakened that trend line, meaning next time we come to it and we are in the middle of this Ichimoku green cloud, it looks like we're coming back into the pattern. If we do, good chance, very good chance that it will slam us down to the bottom of that pattern. Boom. Down here about 4 cents, 40 cents. Could happen. Could. Maybe breaking this parabola. I don't know. I'm just sound like a bearer of bad news. I'm just cautious. I'll just watch it closely. This may be a bear trap. If it is, they usually go hard to the downside. Sometimes even breaking down below. Not saying that that's going to happen. Something to watch for if it breaks back in here to this channel. Just normally what happens. I hope it doesn't, because that would give us a chance to reach this nice parabola that I just drew on here. But I did tell you, usually when I draw that line, somehow it puts a curse on this coin and it breaks it. We only got 2 steps out of this one. We could be going sideways here, getting our 3rd step. I still say, just depending on how she does right here. She's holding strong. She's been holding strong for a while. I like this one. If you come down to 40 cents, I'm buying you. I will own you. You will be my, yeah, I will have a bag full of you. But if you start going up, I'm just going to ride you and be happy, baby. Count my blessings and just go, woo, baby. Let's go to $1.74 because Naka is hot. I'm trying to be cute over here on Fairdesk margin trading. Trying to be cute, playing to both sides here, so I've got a long and a short. Look, I'm up 7 cents in my long. I've got a crappy entry price because I'm adding and I'm taking away. So, nothing great and exciting to show you. I have no $5,000 trades to brag about right now at the moment or anything like that. This market's just, you know. Bitcoin go up, Bitcoin go down. I'd say MEXC's where I've been having the best. I've been doing the same thing over MEXC, but with higher leverage, and I've been able to take profits and just kind of build them up. And then when I get stopped out, I get stopped out with, well, a nice little bag considering what I came in. So I'm liking that. Probably should check on that soon because I'm not sure what the crap is going on right now. We're at 28,078. Oh, then good. But we're good for my MEXC. No, it's nice having a little struggle. Are you gonna? You look like you're gonna overcome that. You about to flag out and go up. Bitcoin, you about to pop off right now? You wanna do it live? I don't think you're about to pop off. Surprise me, Bitcoin. You got some work to do on the moving averages on the 10-second. See what you really up to. This looks like a descending triangle right here. This one looks like it should pop to the downy downside on the 10-second. We were so bored tonight that we were looking at the 10-second chart on Bitcoin. You guys want to take a look at anything? Dance. Do we have any dancers out? We got the little robot.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Dog, what are your favorite exchanges? Mexi is by far my best experience. I do like Mexi. I like it, especially on the mobile. I don't use it on the computer, which is why you're not really seeing it up here. I do need to get an account set up to use on stream. I do like it. They got some good tools and things to use on Mexi. I like Bit Units. I use them, and they are adding more and more features to their exchange and everything. They've been around for a little while. I am trading over at Fairdesk. Now they've got a good futures platform, and they also do copy trading, which honestly, I mean, there's some good copy traders over there that people can follow. I'm a little iffy. It's traded different. It's not like your margin. You can't build a position with the copy trading platform over there. It's like you're in, you're out. You better hope that works out and doesn't go against you. Set your stop loss. Oh, you got stopped out. That's a losing trade. Goes against you. You won that one. Oh, you know, it's different. So they're like each individual trades, and I'm just trying to let all those play out and figure out a different strategy to use over there. But their main leverage or their futures, they've got a lot of futures over there. I like Bitmart too. It's kind of like, it's a lot like Mexi and KuCoin. I don't have it pulled up at the moment, but Bitmart, they have got a lot of coins, a lot of the small caps and everything. So that's a great option for Mexi is Bitmart. And you might see a little parachute floating around. And I do have links in the description below there, but I do like those. I haven't loaded up this account yet though. We were in talks where I could do some margin spot trading and start featuring them, but due to regulations, I can't access the margin areas or the futures areas from the US or Canada, but you can do spot, and they've got a huge selection of spot. And if I can, will this show the spot ones? They've just got a lot on spot, a good selection. I mean, large caps, small caps, everything that you can imagine, everything that you would find on KuCoin and Mexi, and maybe even more. They've got, I'm scrolling and scrolling, they've got a ton of spot coins over there. But unfortunately, I was really wanting to do margin. I'm still looking for a good exchange that I can access and do margin, because I have got a kick butt strategy perfect for this time of the year that lets you grow bags, some nice big bags on very low margin, like 5x or less. You're actually using even less the way that I'm using it, but the bags can grow big. This is set up perfect, but I can't access it because I'm in the US and it doesn't give me that option, but we can't access spot. So Bitmart, I do like it for that. Mexi, I thought used to have margin, but they don't now. Yeah, let's see. There you go. She jumped to the downside on the 10-second. Ascending triangle. I expect her to fall through here. Oh, this is amazing. Get the popcorn. Get the popcorn. We're going to watch Bitcoin just tumble to the downside on the 10-second chart. Big deal. Come on, Bitcoin. You're going to flat back up there, aren't you? No. We're moving averages. Lost it. 09 lost it right there. So probably a good old push down here to Lucy. This is, and then maybe we'll have to look at it as being a falling channel. Oh, come on, moving average, come on down, or you can pop back up there to touch it. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. So same thing you see on all time frames. How we got rejected. Price went above the 200, but moving average even went up there just a little bit, but then they got rejected there. So we'll see that on other time frames as well. Now going for the bearish retest and then possibly on down. So trading on these smaller time, not really trading, but charting on them will help your TA game a lot. It will help you get familiar with the indicators that you're using and how they're working. So I don't recommend that you trade on them, or that you always want to zoom out, but if you want to practice and see your patterns and see how well they play out and things like that, smaller time frames are great. I like it. The only problem is you don't get stuck in these smaller time frames, and it's easy to do if you're leverage trading, and it happens to me too. You forget to zoom out and see what the bigger moves are going to be, and you're like, oh, because on the 1 minute it looks like it's going to do one thing, but the 4 hour says, baby, I'm getting ready to rock your world to the downside. And you may not have saw it coming, not as clearly, or you may have seen it as, oh, it's just a minor move, we're cool. No, it was bigger. So they're great for trading. Go with our chat. We blasting off? Are we blasting off? That would have been a wonderful short on this one on the 10-second chart. You would have made 5 cents on that move right there. You make 5 cents 100 times a day, and you're making some money. And you do that every day, and you can just slowly build up your accounts, and pretty much you can be just like me and join my trading group. I'm being too hard on these people. I am. I do admire some of them. I mean, some of them I think their philosophy's in the right place, or at least some of the things that they say I can't argue with. Keeping your mind right, keeping your positive mental attitude, your mindset. I can't argue with that. That's a good thing. I just wish they wouldn't act like they were pro traders when they're not. I'm not a pro trader. I'm not going to come on here and act like I'm a pro trader. I've just made it to financial freedom, and I think I can help you guys find the way too. And it's not with leverage. It wasn't with leverage. All right, so guys, the night is 12:09. I don't feel like we made a whole lot of ground going over coins, but I feel like we touched over some things and some good things about strategy and whatnot. Taking a quick look at Caspa here on the 1 hour. Caspa, baby, you disappoint me. So we zoom out on the 4 hour. We broke market structure, got a bearish retest. Oh, I was hoping for a takeoff there. So my trade setup did not play out here. Coming to the downside. Bargain areas are down at 32 to 36 cents. I'm not saying we'll make it there, but we very well could. Try out my old buy zone here. We may be headed there. Somewhere between 43 and 45 cents where we are now. Mixie had that ETF spot margin was the best feature that they had. I wish I'd found out about it earlier. They removed it previous June. Fingers crossed they bring it out for the halving. Oh, that would be cool. I like spot margin, man. I really liked it. I liked it on Binance and I liked it on KuCoin. But man, you can build those bags. All right, guys, I'm going to call it for tonight. I appreciate you for being here, and catch you tomorrow when we check out the weekly candle close and make plans for the week. All right. And until then, I will leave you with the dog dancing over here.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog.
I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade eye of the calm, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you was really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice?